project for another time. Welcome back everyone, thanks for tuning in. So what's happened since the last time? Well, you know how sometimes you think to yourself, I might do something different, I might have a bit of a blast with a fast car. Might do a bit of work to my bomber. Get it going. I had to fix the servo. Unfortunately, the servo, the steering is right at the front, so if you do sort of bugger it up and crash it into a rock, at the moment there's not really much sort of protection there, so that's what I did to it last time anyway. Fixed it up and I thought I might just take it out to the Glasshouse Mountains and give it a bit of a strap on that hill. So anyway, word got out, so the usual happened. There was about 4 of us ended up there with a few crazy fast trucks, and yeah, it turned into a bloody fantastic morning of yeah, a lot of action, heap of just wild crazy RC stuff, and yeah, a bunch of good bloody mates. So yeah, it was a top morning. So yeah, wasn't planning on an episode, but here we are. It just worked a champion. Yeah, you'll see in the background. Oh, hang on. You see in the background over there, that's my BF4J. That's my very first crawler. When I was sitting at home watching telly, really bored one night, saw this forward drive video come through on YouTube, and when it finished, I what did I just watch? And I went back and had a look, and I thought, they're bloody models. So I looked into rock crawling, and yeah, next morning went down and bought that for an entry level, for what you're paying for what it is. Bloody awesome. I think there'd be a good majority, I think, of people out there in the RC world right now probably be nodding their head and saying, yep, that was my first one too. Yeah, so no, they're a good truck. I've upgraded it with the hexes, they're plastic, the wheels are plastic, so after a little while you can understand that the hex gets a bit worn and then you'll lose drive on a wheel when you're trying to collide. So I put brass hexes on it. It's got Boom Racing 2.2 rims on it, and a set of Voodoo really soft tyres. I've got some other all-terrain like what you see on the bonnet here, but yeah, that one there just goes really well. It's slow, it's basic, but yeah, a lot of fun. So I took it out as well, just for a bit of a strap. Anyway, a couple of the other boys come along, and we've ended up with this episode, which you can call it nothing else but send it. So, without further ado, have a look at an impromptu gathering of mates in a really cool spot with some fast trucks, and this happened. No. Go! Holy shit. That X-Max thing, that thing just screams. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was a fantastic time. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed it. It was really, really great. There's a lot more to it, a lot more film footage that I've had, but you sort of get the good bits out and sort of put it together, and hopefully it's entertaining. So, yeah. Now you understand why I call it Send It. All right, so just before I head on off, just the usual, just, you know, trying times. Things are a little bit stressful out there in the world, and things are really, really tough financially for a lot of people. And yeah, it's really, really important to try and get great mental health, regardless of what your circumstances are. You can still be having a difficult time, but that doesn't mean you have to suffer in your head mentally. You know what I mean? You're allowed to struggle. You're allowed to, you know, work your way through things, but you don't have to have your mind beating yourself up. So that's why it's important to have a chat to someone. Reach out one of the 4 organisations that we've got, or a family member or a friend, because when you share your burden, when you share whatever the issue is that's going on in your life, it does make it easier. And that's the point that I just stress every time. You must communicate with someone. That's just the number one rule as far as I'm concerned. Everything else will come after that, because lots of good ideas come after that. Lots of feeling better comes after that when you've unburdened. Trust me, it works. It's important. So if you're out there struggling, or you know someone that's having a bit of a difficult time, reach out either way and make sure it happens. All right, too cool. Just another thing before I go. One of the things you'll see, I'll just swing this camera around, hang on a second. You'll see here's my bomber. You'll see it sitting on tyres, just to get the weight off. You'll see my cruiser over the back over there. It's got cardboard tubey things under it. That one there that's working on, it's got stands under it. That's got blocks under it. It's just to keep the weight off the bottom of your tyres. Because what you may find, through the bomber, got it up on there, come across here, even if it's just the little ones, you just have them sitting on something. You know, this has got the orange stands. Woohoo! Look at you go. Sorry, Mick. And all that does is it just protects you getting a flat spot in the bottom of your tyres. If they sit for a little while, because of the weight, you just end up with just a flat spot. Clunkety, clunkety, clunk. Yeah, so just an interesting point, just in case anyone might have noticed. All my trucks are sitting up on things. Yeah, just to eliminate that flat spot. So, all right. This is episode 99. So, next episode's episode 100. Woohoo! Do you believe it? 100 episodes. Who would have thought? I wouldn't have thought. There's no way. If you had said to me a couple of years ago, I would have produced 100 episodes on YouTube for the world to see, I probably would have told you to piss off. Funny how it goes. Yeah, but yeah, no, I've got a few changes coming up. One of the things we've got coming up is going to be, don't tell anybody yet until next episode, but it's going to be custom car of the month. In my ventures when I go around, if I come across something that's, you know, like, holy crap, really takes my eye, well, I'm going to see if I can get permission from whoever owns it and do a bit of an expose of it, and yeah, get some close-up shots, because there's some really talented people out there. There really, really is. So yeah, keep an eye out for that one there. Next episode, 100th episode. Yeah, all right. Stay safe, everyone. Love you guys. Don't forget to sing it if you're having a bit of a difficult time with things. Happy crawling. Be good to yourself. And I'll see you next episode. And I really hope you enjoyed this one. See you next time.